Good morning and welcome to the Sunday stretch. So it is our daily live 8 a.m. workout, and today, Sunday, it's stretch time and it's time for our 4 minute, maybe a little bit plus today, because it's stretch time. So yesterday we did squats, so it's only right that we undo all that soreness that maybe you're feeling from your thighs and from squatting yesterday. So we are going to be doing some quad stretching today. So what I'd like you to do is to lie on the floor, or you can even lie on your bed for this one. And all I want you to do is just to relax your head. I'm just going to place my head on my hand, but you can, it's better actually for you just to keep your head in line with your spine. And what I want you to do is to bring your back heel towards your bottom. Now, if you're not able to do this, you can hold on to your shoe, you can hold on to your sock, so anything. If that is still too much, even just bending it like this is enough, okay? But if you can grasp on to that foot and really pull that heel up towards your bottom. And straight away, you should feel a lovely stretch along the front of your thigh. Now, if you want to increase the stretch, bring your knees together and then slowly push your hips forward. So you're pushing through your hips and you should feel that stretch increase. And as I said, ideally, you want to relax your head so your spine is nice and straight while you stay in this position. Now, obviously we have some time constraints because we're making a video. But if you find that you've got really tight quads, then it's really nice to hold this stretch for 5, 10, just go with your body and really feel your body releasing. Especially if you've been on a big run or a long walk or something like that, a nice long stretch in this position is really nice. And obviously will really help if you've got any muscle soreness. So just hold in this position. And again, you can keep on pulling, keep tightening, and again, keep pushing your hips forwards. You'll also feel a little release on your hip flexor as well. Okay, now we're going to change legs, so you can just turn over if you like. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to have to swap ends to do the other leg. But exactly the same. All we want to do is relax our head, bring the heel towards the bottom, knees together, and then push those hips forward. So feel that lovely big stretch along the front of your thigh. Now, the other thing that we're looking for when we're stretching is imbalances in your body. So maybe the first leg, it didn't feel like it needed to stretch, but this leg, it needs to stretch. So I definitely feel like this leg is needing stretching more than the other leg. And this is where you should concentrate on stretching the leg in need more than the other leg. So again, listen to your body, feel your body. And obviously any imbalances can be worked out through exercise or stretching. And again, bring those knees together, push the hips forwards to feel that stretch increase. And we're going to stretch the quads in a slightly different way in a moment, which to be honest is probably one of my favourites, because it is a real challenge. I don't know about you, but when I'm stretching, I like to really feel it, and this is the big misconception about yoga. Everyone thinks, oh, it's just lying around, rolling around on the floor. But actually, if you do yoga properly, it's really challenging and very beneficial. Okay, slowly release. Okay, so I'm going to go back the other way. And what I'm going to do is lie on my tummy. Okay, so I'm lying on my front. Again, you want your head in line with the spine, so just relax through your head. Now I'm going to place my head, take my glasses off, I'm going to place my head on my arm so I can see you guys. But what I want you to do is exactly the same as what we just did, but in this position. Okay, so make sure, as I said, your head is relaxed. Also make sure your hips are flat on the floor as well. And then just gently pull that heel towards your bottom the more you can. You may need to reposition your hips, so just wiggle your hips until you've got that optimal position. But really important, again, to bring those knees together. Remember what I said before about pushing your hips. So push your hips into the floor and really draw that heel up. Now, because this is a strong stretch, it's normal to get cramp. You might get a bit of pins and needles as well. So if you feel this, just slowly release out. And also remember, just go as far as possible. As I said earlier, you may not be able to hold on to your foot. So hold on to your shoe, hold on to your sock. If you can't do any of that, you might want to get a small piece of material or a t-shirt and just wrap it around your foot and just pull it in as much as you can. But the good thing about these sorts of stretches, you will start to see improvements in a couple of days. So if you did this stretch every day, you'd start to realise that your foot actually can really develop the stretch. Okay, now let's change sides. So slowly release, other side. And again, looking for imbalances in your body. So I can feel that straight away again. My right side is definitely has more tension in it. I'm going to take away my arm so I can see you guys. Hold on nice and strong. Bring the knees together and then push your hips into the floor to feel that stretch increase. So obviously you're going to feel a little bit of tension in the quads where we're stretching. Try to relax there, but also relax the rest of your body. So make sure there's no tension in your shoulders, in your other foot. Make sure your head's in a nice comfortable position. And when you really relax into the stretch, then start to think about your breathing. If you can breathe just in and out through your nose, that's perfect. If not, then use your mouth. And then slowly releasing that off. Just wiggling through your hips, lifting through your legs. Okay, now we're going to finish off and we're going to do both of those stretches together, okay? So what I want you to do is to bring one foot in and then bring the other foot in, okay? So you can feel straight away, you'll feel that tension, you'll be like, what are we doing? But again, just release into the stretch, so wiggle through your hips. Again, if you need to hold on to the back of your shoes or the back of your socks, hold on. If not, just hold it there. Really relax through your back, so you might want to roll off through your shoulders. Bring the knees together, push the hips into the floor, and lift your head slightly off the floor. And again, this is increasing the stretch through the quads. If you want to increase the stretch further, then start to lift up the knees, lift up the head, and this is called the yoga bow pose. So real strong stretch, feels so good, I love it. So good, this stretch. You can really feel that through your quads. If you've got any teenage daughters or grandchildren, they can go all the way up with this one. You may have seen ballerinas and athletes do this sort of stretch. It is amazing how high you can go with this stretch. But work at your level. As I said, if you're not at this level yet, then just step by step, just come into this position. Just keep lifting that head, lift the knees. Alright, let's try and hold for 1 more minute, guys. So stay there, stay with me. I hope you're enjoying the music today, by the way. Nice, peaceful yoga tones. Just hold it there. Right, one more lift. So really lift those knees, lift that head. You can see the little fly buzzing around my head. That's not what you want when you're doing relaxation stretch. Okay, just a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and slowly release through those legs. Make a pillow with your hands and just relax your head. Wiggle up through your hips. And I hope you've enjoyed that. So that was our quad stretching this morning. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like to watch this on replay, do it again, especially if you're doing those squats, then replay this video as many times as you like and keep on enjoying these lovely stretches. I'll see you again tomorrow for the Monday March. If you'd like to be notified of our workout, simply go to youtube.com/Jody Bunting and click on the subscribe button. If you want to like this video, give it a like, give it a share for your friends, give us a comment. What other stretches would you like to see? What other workouts would you like to see? Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you again at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Lots of love.